we have right now reached at Ayodhya and the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, where the construction is in fact being carried out. The very controversial construction, and since the last 3 years we have seen how the planning had been going on, how the brainstorming had been going on, how experts from across the globe had been called in to weigh in on how the infrastructure will be erected of the Ram temple. And what we see is the ultimate and the final result. Right behind me is the Ram temple, and exactly here is the main temple of Ram Lala that is being erected and will be inaugurated on 22nd of January. A lot of important and special features that we also got to know of, not just the Ram temple, but a lot of other temples that are going to be erected around this particular premises as well. Let's show you a little bit about where we are and exactly what we are witnessing right now. The first steps of establishing an international tourist place as well, an international religious tourist place as well, where we will see over 8 temples that will be erected, and there will be a parikrama wall that will also be made. A very unique feature that we don't really get to see in the northern India's temples. We will talk about all of that, but first a glimpse of what is right behind me of the Ram temple, the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, the main temple, which is being made of 3 floors. Now let's talk about the Ram temple. We have seen how the entire engineers had come in, how there were several professors from IITs that had been called in. Now there are 50 feet of the foundation that has been dug out. This wall where we are standing, this ground where we are standing right now, in fact this had been dug 50 feet, and 50 feet later this has been a 53 layers of sand that has also been made. There is not one part of iron or steel that has been made or used in this entire foundation. That is the 50 feet of foundation under this temple as well that has been made. And right over that is where the temple premises has also been erected. Temple premises that has been made out of granite, that has been made out of limestones, granites that have been brought in from states like Telangana, from states like Karnataka, and now we will see that of course from Rajasthan as well, where pink limestones. Let's try to give you a glimpse, because this is the pink limestone, what we see right here, that has been brought in from Rajasthan. And from Rajasthan, these pink limestone will be carved into. There will be several idols, there will be several religious structures and depictions that will essentially be carved into this, that will go into this entire structure of the Ram temple right behind me. Now let's talk about the Ram temple structure. We will see the 3 floors that have been erected. On the ground floor, we will see the idols that will be put up. On the second floor is where the first floor where the Ram Lala in fact is going to be kept. And then of course the third floor is still being planned upon, and there will be some more idols that will also be kept there. Interesting fact about the idol that had been kept before the verdict that had been given for the Ram Janmabhoomi temple, that was in a sitting position, and that idol in fact will also be inculcated in the temple itself. Apart from that, we are being told that there are at least 3 sculptors who have been given the task of making this Ram Lala statue, the idol. And there are 2 very unique features that in fact the VHP and the Bajrang Dal trustees also tell us that will be taken into consideration before the idol is selected upon. The 3 sculptors that have been given the task, the 2 features that will be looked at is the divinity and the innocence. Now these are the 2 factors that will be taken into consideration while deciding upon the idol that will be kept of Ram Lala inside of this temple, because this is the Ram Lala. This is the childhood form of Ram, Lord Ram, that is being depicted and will be kept inside of the temple. And that is why 3 sculptors have been given this task, and there will be a selection before 22nd of January as well. Of course, before 16th, when we will see the pujas and the rituals that will start, that will culminate, hit their crescendo on 22nd of January, when the Prime Minister and several other international dignitaries are also going to be here at the Ram temple itself.